Hi, this is Laurece West from LaureceWestStudios.com. I'm a voice and performance coach. I offer elite training for professional singing and speaking. Today, we're continuing our series in how to release limiting beliefs, doubt, fear, and worry. We could probably put anger in there or negative energy that we've received. All of these practices will release anything like that. And this is part of how to operate at peak, how to give peak performances. It's the area of unstoppable mindset, which is really essential for career satisfaction and creating a $20 million voice. So today we're going to talk about remembering love to enable releasing anything that's not serving you. This is quite powerful. We all know this. We know love is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. So one quick way that we can remember love is to think about a pet. Think about that unconditional love. Think about the joy. Really allow yourself to remember the love that you gave that pet and the love that you received from that pet. That will quickly take you out of your head where you might be thinking the fear or the doubt or concern or anger, and it will really bring you back into your heart. It changes your brain chemistry. It changes this distance between the head and the heart, which can often be very long. I've heard the Native Americans say that there's 5 miles between the head and the heart. So we want to really be coming from the heart. We want to speak from the heart. There's so much more power in that. And if you have not played with that, I encourage you to play with that. You'll have quite a different reception from people when you're really speaking from your heart and you're connected to your heart. And we want to find a safe way to do that. But remembering a pet or remembering someone else's pet, if that doesn't work, remember a personal situation, somebody that you loved or some love that you received from somebody, a relative or a friend or something that really connects you to that love energy. So that's the first thing. And then we want to think about connecting that to our voice, really connecting that power, allowing that energy to come out through our voice. Just like when we look at someone with love or touch someone with love, the difference is perceived than when we're just sort of neutral or there's negativity or judgment. We can really pick that up too. So we want to allow that to come out through our voice. I call that, the voice is a carrier wave, and I'll put out another video on that soon. So we want that to come through. I had an experience recently where I was singing in an improv situation in a trio, and I consciously did that. And at the end, they gave me the feedback that they were like, wow, we got so in our hearts listening to that. We could really feel that. One of them said they had chills all over their body. I want you to play with this. It's incredibly powerful. As you can imagine, you know, you've got the voice and whatever you're thinking, and if you're unconsciously worried, that is included in that. If you're having skewed thoughts, that's sort of included in what you're saying. But if you're really in your heart and you've got this love energy, that's included in that too. And that energy gets translated. We've experienced so much of that. We've received loving words. We've received loving energy from people. So we're really sensitive to that as human beings. So when you do that and you're in that energy, your audience transforms, your listeners, your fans, your audience. There's this major transformation that happens. And I will include a quote from Mayor Baba, and I'll write it in the blog too. Love is essentially self-communicative. Those who do not have it catch it from those who have it. Those who receive love from others cannot be its recipients without giving a response, which in itself is the nature of love. So what he's saying is that when we are loving, if someone isn't feeling that, it transforms them also. They cannot receive it without having a response, which is love. So we want to get ourselves into this place of love, to release what's going on with us, but also to help love our audiences. They are there not for us to be thinking about ourselves and our worries or our fears. They are there. They paid money, or they're there to receive something. They've given us their precious time if they're listening to us speak, even if it's free. And our job is to really love them. We want to give good information, of course, but our job is to really be appreciative. And we've got to get ourselves in that space of love first so that we can actually give that back out. So play with that and let me know how that goes for you. And until next time, sing and speak with your heart. Take good care.